Welcome to Puro Pinche Sports. I'm your host, Jose Garza, and tonight with me to celebrate this glorious Spurs Up 1-0 series, it is the hater of all San Antonio, the Professor Alex Cruz, and my boy, the man, the myth, the legend, the trivia king. It is Jalen West, aka Mr. 82%, aka Genie Jalen, aka there's too many nicknames to come up with right now. But how's it going, fellas?
Good. Nobody showed up to work today in San Antonio.
I know. I almost called in too. I feel good right now, Jalen, and you feel good, Alex. I was about to take that
Better,
flag with me, take my John Cena Spurs championship belt with me to
you already got
work.
a championship belt ready to go?
Yeah, this is for when John Cena retired last year, brother. I had to get this. This thing I got it down at military. I had to do my thing. I had to do my thing. See,
No,
the
I
thing
listen.
is,
I feel
Jalen,
you.
the only thing is I can't go to military with this shit. I'll get shot and they'll be taking all this shit. But that's the risk some people are willing to take. I'm just not one of them people. I'll go downtown. I'll go up Northwest military. Fuck it. I'll do that.
Yeah,
But Southwest, hell
yeah.
no. Mm-mm. No, sir. No, sir.
That belt is clean though. I'm not gonna lie. I like that.
I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But guys, talk to me. Talk to me. Jalen, I'm gonna start with you. I want to hear your thoughts. We were talking a little bit before we got on. How you feeling about this Spurs series right now? You've seen the Spurs playoffs so far. You're a Rockets man. We
hmm
know this from the past discussions, but you've seen the Spurs, you've seen Wemby's rise. How are you feeling after Wemby's first playoff run so far? We're 9 wins in, 12 games total. How are you feeling so far?
49 points, 24 rebounds,
Mm,
40 plus minutes,
yeah,
double overtime.
yeah.
What are we talking about? 22 years old.
22.
This is the best intro to the Western Conference Finals we have ever seen.
Ooh,
The best.
ooh,
And and the thing is, I'm gonna highlight the obvious. The starting point guard didn't even play.
ooh. Facts.
Fox didn't even play, bro. And you telling me they still went out and took these boys, the reigning champs, to double overtime, came out with a victory in their house on MVP night,
Yes.
trophy night.
Mm,
Like let's not belittle what Wimby did last night. He had me ready to get off work. I ran to the nearest bar I could and begging the bartender, I don't want no drink. Turn the game on, please.
yeah.
History is happening right now. Please. I'm feeling about the series. That's me right there.
Oof. I love that. I love that. Hi, Jace. What's going on? Usman, greetings from England. How's it
Greetings from
going?
England is crazy.
What the fuck?
Hey man, they're up and awake right now. They're doing good. What's going on? I'm glad y'all are here. And please, Usman, I know you're from England. Don't get confused. We're talking about the San Antonio Spurs, not the Hotspur over there on the other side of the sea. Alex could talk about that sport a little more. I cannot do that. But this Spurs is up doing good. This Spurs is thriving right now. Alex, you are also not a Spurs fan, but you called me in the middle of the game last night. You were as excited as every basketball fan out there was. Talk to me, brother. How are you feeling
Yeah,
about this performance?
it was a great game overall by everybody. I think five players from the Spurs played 40 plus minutes, not just Wimby. I mean, it was great all around, and Alex Caruso had a great game. Like players like that make series like this exciting, like the X factors, not just the big names. Um, I mean, it's cool just to live in the moment. Like, yes, this is probably the best series we've had in a long time.
Oh,
But I mean, like, I wouldn't say it's the best already because I mean, we can't forget the Thunder and Golden State series a couple years ago, the
hmm?
3-1. Um, so, like,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, we just gotta live in the moment. But this has probably been the best series that we've seen in a very long time, for
For
sure.
sure. For sure, brother. Well, the Spurs went on to win 122 to 115 from OKC. Usman says, I watch more basketball than I watch football. I respect that. I respect that, Usman. Good shit, man. Good shit. Usman, who's your team? Just what would like to know. Please share it in the comments if you can. Um, Alex, you know me. I've been waiting for this for a while, and obviously not a whole 10 years or 20 years or any miserable stuff like that. We have a good front office, and this front office was able to get maybe some luck, but able to get some good foundations. Also, shout out to Coach Mitch. What a step up for him as his first official year as a head coach. It is technically his, I would say, second since last year. You know, he took over after what happened to Pop. But my word, he's been coaching his butt off this postseason. Not always making the right decisions, but I just want to give some love to the coach because he is coaching Alex as what happened yesterday, the youngest starting unit in NBA history in a playoff game. The youngest was 20 and the oldest was 25. The youngest ever. So I want to give some love to Coach Mitch out there. Um, Wemby had the C SGA. He had to look at SGA, get presented with his second award, an award he thought he might have earned, an award he thought he should have gotten, which in reality he only got third place. So that lit a fuel in him. He turned into Hakeem, one of his mentors. And we know what Hakeem did to good old David Robinson back in 1995. Now, I will be honest with you, I didn't watch that game. I was 4 years old. I cannot tell you what happened there. But history says Hakeem whooped that ass. And so Wemby did the same thing last night. Went out there and he whooped some ass. 41 points, 14 to 25 shooting. Only took 2 3-pointers. And of course, he made that 130-foot 3-point shot like if he was Stephen Curry. 24 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, all in 49 minutes. That's about the longest he's ever played in his career. But you know, he was saving those knees for this dang game. Jalen, how disappointing was it to see? Yes, the Thunder competed, but your two best guys didn't really show up. And I mean SGA and Chet. Those are the guys everyone's talking about being the future of the Thunder, the two best guys, and they didn't really show up. How do you feel about that?
So me and my boy John about this. Uh, SGA, just him alone. It's crazy. Like regular season, he's averaging 30 plus points,
Yeah,
but he takes a slight decline in the playoffs. Well, yesterday 24 points, if I'm not mistaken, 24 points last night.
that's correct.
Um, and to that magnitude, I don't like that because when it comes to playoff basketball, that's where I guess it might be the era I grew up in. You're supposed to dominate the most. Like look, I watch LeBron number across the board in his playoff performances. You know, in his prime, not now, not when he's 41.
Right.
I'm used to the man being the man, not Alex Caruso. Caruso had 30 plus last night.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Like, and the thing is, at this point, the Chet are more experienced than Wimby. Like they're fresh off a championship. They've been there. So
Yeah.
the fact that we're relying on Alex Caruso, or not relying on, but the fact that he had 30 plus last night, and I'm looking at SGA like, you know what I mean? Like, where's that? Like, you just won the MVP. Where's that dog at? Because now I'm siding with Wemby about why he had a validation for winning the MVP after last night's performance. And I know I said 49 points earlier. It was 49 minutes, 41 points. I
Yeah.
misquoted myself. I misspoke. Uh, but yeah, no, I don't about that kind of basketball play from your two best players when they really just don't perform. I don't feel good about it. If I'll be honest. Like Stephen Castle showed up in replacement of De'Aaron Fox. Dylan Harper showed up last night and stepped up to another role. Wimby played his role, but we're looking at a more experienced team, and the two big, like you said, the future of the team. What happened, bro? And you're at home. What's going on? So that's my synopsis of it.
Also with the week rest because you swept the Lakers. You had
Yeah,
plenty of
plenty of
time.
time. Also,
Alex, obviously the game plan for the Spurs was anybody but SGA.
Mhm.
They literally left Wemby on the paint. He was supposed to be guarding Caruso, but he was staying in the paint to make sure nobody would drive in and take over. It allowed Caruso to have a epic night, 8 of 14 shooting, um, and well 3 point shots I should say, and 11 of 19 overall. 31 points, like Jalen said, led the team in points. Caruso's not going to consistently have that kind of night every night, but it is crazy that it was this close, despite the fact the two best guys on the OKC side didn't play well.
That
Uh,
that that's exactly what I was gonna bring up. Like everybody's like happy that the Spurs won, but we also got to consider like their best players didn't play well, and it was that close. Uh, we know that like having a week's rest sometimes hurts teams, and it showed early on with the mistakes that the Thunder were making, and like they were rusty at the beginning of the game. Um, so I don't feel like this series is what like people make it out to be, where the Spurs are gonna you know run them in six. I feel like it's gonna be the hard earning six for sure. Every game I think is gonna be competitive.
yeah,
SGA, I mean, of course, coming down half court as soon as he passed half court, they were blitzing him, and then right off blitzing him right off the high screen and roll action just to force the ball to be out of his hands. Um, and it's a physical series. Like if you watch the whole game, like they're letting them hand check each other up and down the court, both teams, and it's super physical, and it's for sure different for SGA. You know, everybody knows he gets most of the calls, and it's uh it's a little bit different for them now. It's more physical,
yeah,
especially with the guards in this series.
for sure, man. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna throw up some comments, see what y'all think. Our boy, the sports mailman, is in the house. He says Elmer Fudd, aka Alex Caruso, balled out.
he
One of
did
the best opening games of all time.
the best.
Mm.
No, no, no. That one of is the best.
I love it. Mangus, well, let's just say it. Go Spurs, go! Love it. Joe says, Western Conference Finals, the average age is 23.7. Talking for the Spurs?
I think he's talking about. Wait, yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm gonna go with that. Usman back. He says he's a Nuggets fan because of Jokic. I'll say mentally, third year Wemby is looking more like Kobe. Mm, okay, Jeff wouldn't love that. Um, we have a fan
Watching from
watching from
South.
South Africa.
Wow.
Okay, all right. Out of respect, I'm not going to try to say that name because I don't want to butcher it respectfully. But thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, brother. Appreciate that. Joe says 7 of 23 shooting with Castle and crew locked down. The free throw merchant, aka SGA. Um, and we know, Alex, I know how you feel about people calling SGA a free throw merchant. We'll get
That's so
right now.
stupid.
Can, can I
Go
say
No,
ahead,
something?
no,
Jay. You know what? Go ahead. Because I feel like
no.
this is a topic we want to hear. What do you want to say?
I'm sorry, Alex. You know I love you like a brother, bro. But I know he mentioned that OKC two top players did. He did mention that earlier, which I agree with. They didn't, but also De'Aaron Fox didn't play at all. So
Yeah, I get
like,
that.
to my I agree with you because we can both be right in the same realm. Because you're right, the top well, but I'm saying De'Aaron Fox didn't play at all. So both teams have room to climb in both of
Yeah,
our arguments. To be fair,
yeah,
uh, but I just find it surprising that more so the quote unquote the Spurs stepped up in an inexperienced time of the Western Conference Finals. This is their first time here.
Yeah,
Whereas, even though the two best players on OKC didn't play well, they've been here before. They won a ship. Like they've
yeah.
done it already. So that's why I think it's. I'm not saying that Alex is wrong. Alex is absolutely correct in his statement. But I think that's why people are more pivoted towards yeah, they're pivoted towards like the surprise nature of the Spurs winning Game One. I think that's all I'm saying. Like that's it. Like it's not a debate
I
or
got you.
discussion.
They're both were missing stuff to really like
Yeah,
go with
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right, let me bring in our brother from another mother. It is James. He's not late. He's just he's just showing up with style. That's all it is.
He's just being himself.
Yep.
CP time is what we call it.
Just exactly. CP time.
CP time.
I had to whoop a little ass and Madden real quick. Excuse me, tardiness.
Oh.
And always running away from me.
Alex, you're not ready, bro. It's okay. I'm doing you a favor. I like this friendship. I like what we got going on.
Jose, I had Jose quit one time at halftime, 44-0. So
Well, to be fair, I'm not a Madden guy, so I mean,
you're
I
not.
was
It was
I was just
terrible.
happy to be here.
So what are we talking about? What's going on? I heard
Nah.
what y'all was saying
The tortas on military.
with the free throw merchant himself, which is not a really good name. I don't like that for SGA, but it's just we need to consider it foul baiting, guys. It's just foul baiting, and it makes the league look soft and terrible that everybody can get away with that shit. Like,
But
it's
But
sickening.
is it not a thing that's always been around? Like my
It
my
has-
thing,
It
my
has
thing.
been for the greats, though. If you look at it like, Kobe did it, but Kobe did it with finesse. He would get you to go in the air. It was a pump fake. It was almost like he pumped and you just over jumped and you landed where he was at, where he was shooting, which gave him that you know what I mean? Like, and then I mean T-Mac did it with the sweep through. Kevin Durant does it. Melo used to get away with it. Like, just all the great scorers get away with it. But now it's almost like it's ticky tack. You can't breathe on guys like Luka, Steph, SGA. Hell, Pavia gave us a problem in the first round. Like, he just throw that shoulder into you as soon as as soon as they would swipe down and put a hand on his back, it was just like he was going to the free throw line. It was, I mean, it just makes the league soft. When you get to the playoffs, I want no ticky-tack fouls. I want to see great defense. Number 22 from OKC played great defense on Castle. You know what I mean? Like,
AJ
Carter Bryant played defense on SGA. He made it hard for him to get to the basket. He wasn't going for the crossovers. He wasn't baited in at all. Like, it's just, you just want to see good, like, hand-on ball defense. Like, shoulder checking. If a guy put an elbow on the back, let it happen. Shit.
He
Like-
overplayed it. He overplayed one of the plays on baseline, right?
Yeah, he was leaning into him, and he hit him with that damn ball move with that backside
Yeah.
move. That's what I'm saying. And even Wemby got away with a couple of them. I didn't like the fouls on Dort when Dort was just guarding him in the back, and then he goes for the ball. He put his hand up. Dort got his hand on his bottom back. That's not a foul, bro. This nigga's 7'6". I'm just trying to hold my position. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I think the refs are trying to send Dort a message though.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's just like, I'm just saying, for me, I just want to see clean ball. I don't want no ticky tack. If you don't call ticky tack, dog, give it to Castle every time he goes to the hole. I'm just saying, like, the guy is looking for contact, but he don't get it. So it's just saying you want to see it both ways. But I'm just, as a fan, I don't want to see it at all, bro. For the King, when it comes to playoffs, you got Final Four. These are the last couple of teams. Like, let these guys hoop for real, so they can put on a true raw talent. And you can see what they can really do. But other than that, shit, it was a great game.
Yeah, very great game. Obviously, just in general, if you've been watching the whole playoffs, not just this one game,
Mhm.
SJ has not been himself the whole postseason. He's averaging 24 points, which is significantly less than what he did in the regular season. That's one of the things Jalen was talking about earlier in the show, was that he was going, how does a guy go averaging over 30 points, now averaging only 24, but to counteract it, he's not getting the whistles no more. Now it's playoff refs. They swallow the whistle a lot more than they did before. Oh, go ahead, Jalen. Go ahead, Jalen.
I got an answer for. I think I got an answer for it, but I don't know if it's the truth. I haven't been watching OKC. They've been belting the ass everybody, and it's a boring game. Like it's not even worth watching.
Yeah.
So, but go ahead, Jalen. I let you.
This is why I feel like most of us are NFL dogs, and we don't really fuck with the NBA like that because the officiating should not be any from the regular season to the playoffs. You know, there's it like, and I've heard multiple vets in the game saying that playoff whistle is different. Why? It should be
Mm-hmm.
the same dog throughout the whole
Mm-hmm.
regular season and the playoffs. So they're literally telling us you can get away with more shit in the regular season because it's the regular season is a fucking joke. It is in the NBA, the regular season, and that's why we love the NFL. Every Sunday is a dog fight because it means something. One game can make or break you for the fucking playoffs. In the NBA, you can skip away 10 games and not give a fuck. And that's why I don't. Why are we talking about a playoff whistle in the NBA versus it? Like, and that's why we all dogs. Like, that's why we love the NFL. Most of this
Mm-hmm.
podcast is formed around the NFL because it's for a legit reason. Because the officiating is different.
Yeah.
It's more consistent. I don't like that. And so you're telling me, oh, and I got to do this, and I don't mean the air quote, but I have to. The MVP of this NBA league averages 30 plus. But when he gets in the playoffs, because the whistle is different, now they're not giving him as much shit as they would give him in the regular season. It deteriorate. That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense to me. That's not the MVP. And if you can't play consistent to a certain whistle, what are we talking about, bro? Like I never understood that. SGA is not the MVP. I'm gonna say it right here. I hope we can clip this. He's not because to me an MVP can play the same way in the regular season whistle in the playoffs whistle and his numbers be consistent throughout the whole time. Like I don't like this whole ordeal of
I gotta tell people that want to.
the
You
difference
play that.
between
Okay.
averaging this and now he like and the thing is he did the same shit last season in the playoffs. His numbers went down in the playoffs. But we clown people like James Harden. But he just happened SGA just happened to get the championship. That's the only difference. Like it's crazy, bro, how we treat this. I don't know. That's just my bad.
No, no, that's fair. That's fair. Does anybody got a rebuttal to what Jalen just said right now?
I do.
Okay.
I think it's more of a fact that they have a loaded roster.
Exactly what I was gonna say, but I don't know. He kind of has a point though, but then you also look back at the series against the Lakers
Mhm.
and the Rockets that like some of the times he don't have to be the guy to make all the plays because that team is
That's
loaded.
my only. That's my only like rebuttal to what you're saying. I think everything else that you're saying is factual statement. Like if you're the guy, you're the guy, hands down. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. Like Jalen Williams wasn't there. We all know Chet shows up whenever he feels like it, but like SGA, you are that guy. Back to back years, you averaged 30 points. Like I want no excuses, but I'm just saying they have a. My only rebuttal would be that they have a loaded roster of the others. You know what I'm saying? Like these little niggas is shooting threes at a high clip, bro. Like, and the reason that we won yesterday was both teams was absent from the 3-point line for like the first to the third quarter. Like Champagny wasn't on like he usually be. Harper missed a few. Like guys were missing a couple. Like ducks that were just like the ball was swinging, moving, shot clock running down, just easy misses. I blame it on fatigue. We were fatigued. Those guys had hella rest. It's like it's a combination of both to me. But I'm just saying my rebuttal will just be that he has others. Like you have a sufficient group of guys that can get buckets on their own to where I can drop 20 and we still win by 15, 16 points. That's it.
Yeah.
Other than that, shit like yesterday, you got to bring it home. And that's why I said I thought Carter Bryant did an effective job guarding him, dog. Like I have not seen nobody guard this man 94 feet and kind of keep him in a all right, let me kick the ball, let me swing the ball, let me get somebody else. Because dog, if come on, man, if the little fucking I can't stand Alex Caruso, dog. If he don't go for that clip that he go for, bro, like if he don't go for that clip and Jalen isn't bailing them out on late second shots, bro, we win by like 20. Like
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
Alex Caruso has been like that though. Like
oh, he has. He was like that with the Lakers.
Yeah.
He went to Chicago and
Yeah.
did it. So it's not a surprise to me. I thought it was dumb as hell, but I also thought it was genius because you rather live by somebody banking on the fact that they got to make a clutch shot wide open versus letting the other star kill you. So it worked to our advantage a little bit, but it almost kind of bit us in the ass. So I would like to see how Mitch is done because he's been coaching his ass off. So I like these counter games that he come back with.
Rebuttal from Jalen.
Yeah. First of all, side note has nothing to do with this conversation. Alex, this last football season, I called the Bears winning the division. We haven't talked. We have not talked.
wait, I can't hear him. What do you say?
He said that he called it the Bears would win the division.
I
Yeah,
called it.
I mean it's tough because every team in that division is fucking good.
Oh,
This
bro,
man-
yeah. The
This
NFC
man,
North
this man really came in with a football rebuttal. He's like, you know what, real quick, let me get the
I
proper.
haven't said this in a while, bro. I had to make sure we were still good because I called his Bears winning the
Yeah,
division.
we don't-
I called your Patriots and his Bears winning the division last year. I
He
called
did.
it.
He did.
So
Yeah.
He did.
I got a lot of shit for it, but like sometimes
You want to give James an early prediction on the Cowboys? I mean, I know he disavowed them,
No,
but I
I
know
told
he's
you
not
that.
doing-
I'm back. I'm back.
He's
Early predictions in the NFL don't come from me. My mind starts. It comes in July. July. That's when the early.
Hey,
predictions
listen,
start.
hold on.
James, I want you to know that Jalen over here is an Eagles fan, so he's stepping on your grave as we speak, as he's a
Listen,
two-time champion in the last 10 years.
Hey, no. Die
Hey,
hard.
listen, they have us right now. They have us right now. I will say this though. Hey, listen, I'm back. We made some slight to drastic improvements. I don't like all of them, but I will take what we did defensively. We went out and got a few good pieces. I just want to see what this dude from Jalen's Eagles is going to bring to Dallas. If this defense rocks out,
You talking about the secondary coach?
he's our defensive coordinator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's our
Oh, yeah,
he's
y'all
our
gonna be straight. Y'all gonna be straight. Y'all gonna be straight.
I'm just saying, we drafted Caleb Downs that I've never dude. We ain't got a safety since Roy Williams, fam. So I'm happy.
Roy Williams.
Hey, listen, I'm happy with that. The only thing I didn't like was we drafted the dude from UCF that's supposed to be like Micah Parsons-ish, and we passed up on a fucking great corner in Avion Terrell and the kid from Tennessee. Like, bro, we need corners. Like, you let Diggs walk, Blands is hurt, Revel didn't perform to himself in the first year. So
the kid from Tennessee, I think he retired.
already he went to the Raiders.
No, yeah, I think he retired.
Oh shit! Well, yeah. Glad we didn't pick that nigga up then too.
I'm about to say yeah. My bad. I didn't mean to pivot, but I just had to give Alex. I just had to bond with Alex. Let him know.
Football talk is always good talk.
Hell yeah, football talk is great talk.
But I'm gonna put now. I gotta go back to the NBA talk real quick because I do have something to say.
All right.
Let's rock.
Say it.
First of all, the Cavs are up 2 points at halftime. That's first off.
Okay, the Cavs are up. Okay.
The Cavs are up 2 points right now. But
All right.
back to the Spurs and OKC. I just don't want to take away from what we just witnessed last night. I don't want to water it down.
Greatness?
Yeah, no, exactly. Greatness happened last night, and I don't want to water it down like it was just another basketball. That's not what happened. Like the people were silent last night. Victor Wembanyama pulled up 7'5", by the way, right? You don't know 7'5". Like
7'7".
He pulled up like Steph Curry from the logo last night.
Yo.
Like let's not act like we've seen like I feel like we're all the same age in the same age realm, and so we all grew up in the same sports era. Let's
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
We had, bro. We used to. We all NBA Live, NBA 2K. We used to create 7 foot players that could do it all, and now we're
Mm.
watching it. So let's not act like what we saw last night. 41 points, 20 plus rebounds, 49 minutes, 22 years old. He's living our dream right now. And you're playing the team that just it's not like you're playing the team that haven't been there before. The team that just won the championship last night. Not last night, last year.
Mm. Mm.
Dog, we need to glorify this shit. Like this is not something you can be nonchalant on. Nonchalant
Yeah.
on.
Okay,
Like
so
you
then let me ask this. Let me ask this right now, Jalen. I want to hear from all of you. Does that mean after last night, Western Conference Finals debut, did Victor Wembanyama establish himself as the best player in the league?
yes.
Oh,
No,
No.
no, I'm not gonna say that.
No.
oh,
No.
There's way too many good players in this league too. That is crazy. That is
No,
crazy.
look, Jalen, bring your ass back over.
Look, this is
Dude,
I see all this. I see all this chatter, right? Like, oh yeah, like he's having a great run, also this and that. But
mhm.
like I said, I think it's good to live in the moment right now. Like in 2003, we Dirk Nowitzki and Tim Duncan had one of the best
Mm,
performances in Game One. We cannot forget about that. And
yeah.
that's why I said like it's good to live in the moment with this series. Uh, that I mean, I of course I'm a Bulls fan, so I remember Derrick Rose's first playoff game as a rookie, taking the Celtics to 7. The very first game, I think he scored 36 points. Uh, and I like those performances. Like I'm never gonna forget those. Those
Yeah.
are like back in the day, but like that's what I'm saying. Like right now, we live in the moment. Yes, this is probably the best ones we've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Uh, and also
Ever.
him being the best player in the league, like we still got like great players in the league.
no, it's not to
Wait,
take away the greatness
I
of the
want
others.
It
to
doesn't.
argue. I want to argue.
No. You can argue after this. I will say this. It does not take away from anything that he's already established in the regular season. He's already put his foot down and went toe to toe with some of the best this year. He's had it with Braun, with Ant. You know what I'm saying? He's went head to head with everybody and kind of shitted on everybody. Um, but I want to see him like blossom, like from game to game, like carrying that torch. Like Timmy never took a step back, bro. Like he was consistently our backbone. Like that's what I want to see out of Wimby. And you saw him clutch the hell up. Like when it got to them last minutes and 38 seconds, like bro, the ball was in his hands and he made a play. Wrong foot, spun the wrong way, right hand, 38-footer logo three, block to seal the game. Like that's what you want to see out of the best player. Like if he don't make that shot, dog, we're crucifying him. Why are you pulling up from so far? We still got time. It's a 2-point. Like the internet would have went crazy with that, bro. Like, and they wouldn't even talk about the fact that SGA didn't have that such a great game. They would have talked about Alex Caruso being the highlight, saving the team. So it's like we are witnessing greatness, bro. Because done it like this young. I mean, Williams, Derrick Rose, he went crazy. Braun went crazy, 25 straight. Like they were in their primes going crazy, bro. Like you just want to see this man run it through. Like I want to see him like dominate. Like every time Chet get the ball and he fucking make that grimace and look like who is this nigga? Like, bro, that's what I want to see every time, bro. Like I just want him to flat out dominate. Like, and if we do, bro, like I don't think we worried about nobody in the East. I'm not worried about the Knicks, bro. I'm not.
Oh no, I'm
not
with you. This is the NBA Finals right now. We're watching the NBA Finals between the Spurs and the Thunder.
like this Eastern Conference is cheeks, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. So it's just like once you put it all out here and dominate this team, no, like it's the West is ours, bro. It's gonna run through San Antonio for like a while. Like niggas got work to do. They got
So
some
then, So
dude.
then, so
When I,
before Jalen gets a chance to rebuttal, what does it take for you two, James and Alex,
mhm.
for Wemby to take over the mantle? Is it still SGA? Is it Jokic? Who's the number one player in y'all's eyes? And what is it going to take for Wemby to take it? Because he is taking everyone's hearts right now.
Okay,
Bro, he
let
is.
me.
Mine is short and sweet, bro. Win the ring.
No, not even because even if that, there's even people on this panel that didn't even give that to Joker when he won his, or to SGA when he won his. So
I don't,
my
but
my, my
my thoughts behind not giving Joker the MVP when he has won those MVP because I think he won. I
He had
think
two.
one
He
was
had
one
two.
kind of out. I think one was one outright, and then I think the other two were kind of like it could have went either way. But I don't take nothing away from him, bro. I don't take Jokic is a cold motherfucker, bro. That's a walking triple double. Like that man, that sloppy, greasy. He just unguardable, bro. But like that whole team is unstructured. They got their ring and they don't know how to win no more. But my thing is simply I think if Wemby goes out and dominates this series, like single handedly dominates this series and walks through the NBA finals, I think that solidifies him as the best player. Because what that does is not I don't care what nobody say, it's gonna put him on a mountaintop and all he has to do is run it back the following season. That's all he has to do. That's all SGA did. He won a scoring title, won the MVP, went to the finals, won a scoring title, won MVP back to back, and they put him as number one. And
yeah
has to get to the next round.
yeah
Like,
I'm just saying because like a lot of people didn't want to give it to Jason Tatum either after their first year, after the year they won.
Well,
Like I
to be
said,
fair, Jalen Brown did win the MVP for the finals, so
well, there was
it's kind of
well,
tough
like I
for
said,
Tatum.
The Joker, SGA last year. Like there's people in this panel whenever they fucking won the championship did not want to give it to him already.
I,
So
I
that's
know
what I'm
I know
saying.
I was one because I really don't fuck with Jokic like that. But I'm a hater. So it don't
I
matter.
thought it was just James.
Yeah, I just can't stand Jokic. I don't. But I respect his game. I can't stand him, but I respect his game. He does nothing exciting, bro. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Jeff
James,
Jeff
James,
Jeff didn't
James,
want to give it to
James.
his.
Scoot over a little bit to the left, just a little bit to the left. There you go, right there. Got you on a double screen
Let
here.
let,
So,
let Jaden Jalen rebuttal too.
Yeah, go
all
ahead.
right, Jaden, tell him how you feel before you come on. Tell him who's number one.
All right, so here's my
7
thing.
foot tall.
Uh, we have to get away from the ring conversation to dictate you as the best player in the league. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's not a 1v1. It's a five on
Oh no,
five.
it's not. No, no.
So, because there's been point in times in the NBA where certain players were the best player in the league. D Rose was one of them. He was the
Mm-hmm.
best player in the league and didn't win shit. So to have validation as Victor has to win a ring to be the best player, I don't agree with at all. Uh, I agree with the terms of his performance right now, of who he is today in the NBA, and how he's showing up against the best team in the NBA right now in the playoffs. It's been pretty much this season. He's had a case of MVP. He's made a case for himself, and not just that, he's followed up on it in the playoffs as well. So if we are all GMs and we're all smart men on this panel, if you have to take one player at their current age and current state in their current primes or current state or wherever they're at and build a team around, I feel like two out of the four, maybe three out of the four, will choose Victor Wembanyama because he is 22 years old. He's 7'5" and can do everything. What more else out of anything to build around? So when you that's what I'm saying. When you look at the structure, that's how I kind of look at the structure. When you look at it like that, because if I could put his name, I say Victor versus Ant. I feel like all of us would choose Victor because you get a center, a power forward, a small guard. And you get a scoring guard for sure. He's a dog. Got the swag, everything. But I get a 1 through 5 with Victor Wembanyama. He can dribble. He's a 7'5" center that can dribble. He pulled up from the logo last night. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to downplay what he did last night. He did everything Edwards can do or SGA can do. He did it. So if we all want to build a franchise, around a certain player in the league, that's how to me that's how you dictate who's the best player. Because I can put Victor against any other name right now in the NBA. I guarantee you, he's gonna win that battle every time. Because I can say Victor versus like I said, Ant. I feel like we all go Victor. Victor versus Joker right now. Like right now. At 22 versus Joker's what 32, 33? Right
31.
now. 31. Right? We 22 or 31. Who do we about making money here? So if you
And look,
want to
it's
make
it's not it's not Wemby's fault we couldn't see the Nuggets in the second round. That's all on the Nuggets. So
if I say Wimby SGA, if I say Wimby Jalen Bronson, Wimby Jason Tatum, Wimby Jalen Brown, it's going to be. And that's how I would go to dictate how it's not about rings.
Oh no,
If we
I think it's never about rings. It's just that I think that's the icing on the cake. Like to me, I'm mad as hell that they even put Jokic in front of him for the MVP, and that nigga got bounced. Like that's not even up for discussion. And then the way I look at it versus SGA versus MVP is if you take both guys off of each one of those teams, the Spurs lose a defensive presence and the offensive presence. And then when you look at OKC, they just lose offense. It doesn't take away from their defense. Like this guy is the most valuable player in the league. Like you just have to give him.
are you saying that because SGA's defense has declined since he's had to pick up the offense, or
I don't think
because he's a good two-way player.
He's a good two-way player, but he's not a shutdown. He's not a game changer when it comes to the defensive presence. Like Wemby is actually stopping people from driving to the paint. Like you're second guessing yourself as soon as you get to those dotted lines or that box. Like he did it with SGA last night. The nigga shot a floater and got scared, and Wemby didn't even jump.
Yeah, but like, well, of course he's 8 feet tall, but like,
but I'm saying, then too, when you think about the perimeter defense, he's not doing what other guys are doing that are like two-way lockdown players.
Yeah, but he did get beat off the dribble against SGA. He was being too aggressive. That's the one thing about tall players when they do go out there in the perimeter is that they do tend to be slow.
Which I called out on the text thread. I was like, he got a little too excited.
Different, but I'm saying like when you think of guys like Ant, I think Ant defends very well for a scoring guard as a two-way. Then you got guys like Kawhi. You got the kid Lou Dort from the OKC. Then you got Alexander. Then you got the kid from Atlanta. Like it's a lot of guys that when I say like two-way, like these guys clamp up on defense and then they bring in that offense as well. Like
Draymond Green.
Huh?
Draymond Green.
Did he say Draymond Green?
I'm done with you.
Hey, listen, y'all trolling. But no,
okay. So let me ask this because I'm gonna agree with Jalen. Fuck it. Wemby's the best player in the world right now. I don't give a fuck. Okay. SGA had his time. Wemby's doing it against the best teams right now. Whatever. When James was LeBron the best player in the world before he won a ring or after? Did you give it to him in 2008 or 9? Maybe 2010? Because I know I would have given it to him then instead of 2012 when he finally won the damn title.
Yeah.
When Jordan was the best in the world, was that not in 85 when Larry Bird called him God disguised as MJ? That was 5-6 years before he won the title.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right. Like overall, we do not need a title to be best in the world.
No, I'm not saying.
No, I know you're saying it's icing on the cake.
Yeah, it's just icing on the cake. I'm saying I want to see him if he outduels SGA this series. It just puts a stamp on it.
So maybe why not just the series then? Why not just the series then? Instead of saying all the way to the ring.
I want him to win the ring.
We want him to win the ring. Look at the flag.
So I could say Anthony Edwards is the best player in the league, right?
No.
Even though he got why? Michael Jordan got bounced by the Detroit Pistons in the late 80s, and he was already the best player in the league, right?
What has he done? What's done? Respectfully, I'm not saying he's not great. He's a top 10 player, top 7. What's he
He's
done?
he's in the same path, right? If you look at it's the same
Man,
path.
listen. If he
It's
had
the same
better
path.
coaching, Doc,
It's
he'd be
not the
more.
world about ifs. It's what you're doing now.
Okay, but look, I don't want to go like into like the whole fucking Adam Silver did build the Spurs because he really did. Fuck, like
I'm not. I don't care. I'm
yeah,
accepting it.
like I'm not. I don't want to
How
go
many
down that
how
rabbit
many
hole.
teams got 4 top 3 picks in a row and still fucked up everything?
No, none. But
Yeah, they did. What's the Rockets doing right now?
Hey, look, Adam Silver
The
saw
Rockets have 4 top 4 picks in a row and they fucked up all of it.
Hey,
Big
look,
Shepard over Stephon Castle. How's that going?
listen.
truthfully, I think Houston should have got the #1 pick over San Antonio. But yeah, like I said, Adam Silver.
The Spurs gods, basketball gods were never gonna let that happen.
Hey,
Exactly.
listen.
That's what I mean. That's what
Even Wemby
Adam
was
Silver.
like, you know what? I will just Eli Manning that shit. I don't care.
But no, I'm just saying like that. I still believe I don't. You know how I feel about Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is my favorite player. And I feel like he's the best fucking player in the league. And I can say that. I mean, the Michael Jordan, like you just brought the whole Michael Jordan in the '80s. Michael Jordan is getting bounced by the Celtics, the fucking
yes,
the Detroit Pistons.
but his contemporaries were saying he was God disguised as MJ. That's like that. That's different from a fan saying MJ was the best because he put up 63 points on the Celtics. No, that is his contemporaries. And when you ask the contemporaries of Victor Wembanyama, they're all saying, "Well, motherfucker's 8 foot tall. He's stopping us all the time. We can't fucking move past his big ass." That they're praising him like they can't do anything. It's literally come out the words out of the champion's mouth. Like, well, they're the better team. They got an 8 foot tall motherfucker out there fucking stopping us. We got to find a way to adjust, and we haven't found a way yet.
I like the way they sound though. It sounds kind of sarcastic. No shit, he's fucking 8 foot tall. But like,
well, yeah, but you got to figure out a way to fucking beat them, and they haven't. That's why they've gone down. The freaking OKC Thunder are 1-5 against the Spurs this season. It ain't pretty.
I think if Wemby gains like fucking 15 pounds of muscle, it's fucking over. Nobody's gonna be pushing him out the fucking block down low. He's finally gonna use his strength and beat down the block and not try to be a damn fucking point guard and try to shoot a bunch of threes. But like,
I'm not gonna worry too much about him gaining extra muscle and weight, all that, because he's doing shit. He went to the Monks and he's balling out better than ever before. So fuck it. The skinny Wemby's fine with me. I know James wanted a steroid Wemby.
No, I legit just wanted him to be able, like, come on, like you seen him fall, like the lob they threw to him when he fell on his ass, bro. Like,
yeah,
I just need you to be able to take those falls. Like, I don't care how
died.
you are, but like you got to be able to bang, bro. Like, and when he hangs around that box and that square, I just need you to be able to put your hand up, put your body and your shoulder into somebody's chest, and then shack their ass, bro. Like, that's it. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he don't got to jump that much anyway. Like,
he really don't got to jump.
Like, it's too easy, bro. It's too easy. But that's just me.
Go ahead, Jalen.
So my thing is with crowning the best player in the NBA. There's 2 clips that just popped into my head. In the regular season, SGA and Jalen Williams, they were in the interview, and they were saying, like, why is it pretty much he beating that? And SGA was saying pretty much Victor Wembanyama. Jalen Williams said they got a 7'5" guy who takes up a lot of space, Victor Wembanyama.
Yep.
Then there's another clip where they asked Anthony Edwards, have you thought about being a face of the league and retire?
Oh, yeah.
He said them boys got Victor Wembanyama. They don't need me. So if everybody's already crowning him, like these are the top dogs we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing. I don't play in the NBA. I'm not saying nothing crazy. These are superstars in the NBA that can acknowledge the talent and the development he already has. So I'm just saying, I'm not going based off of last night where I'm calling Victor. It's not last night. I feel like we can all see talent at some point in time,
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take it back. I'll take it back to the NFL real quick. We all saw Pat Mahomes before Pat Mahomes was Pat Mahomes. We saw how he got down. We was like, oh no, he's cold. Like we knew that before he even won a ring. Switching back to Victor, that's what we're watching with Victor right now. Like we can see, and I just don't want to deny it, like or play fault to it. Like, and it's okay. And the thing is, he might not even win a championship this year. He might not. But
Yeah.
his talent alone, come
Yeah.
on, now, bro. He's cold.
Yeah. No,
He's the best. He's the best player in the NBA.
It's not if, it's when.
yeah, and it's like you said though. I mean,
Oh.
when your contemporaries are saying you're that guy, and it's undeniable. And he wants to be that guy. Like he's been caught saying like, I want all the accomplishments I can get while I'm young. I'm here to take everything. I want to win an MVP. I want Defensive Player of the Year. I want to win an NBA championship. I want to win back to back. I want to win like multiple awards. Like he wants.
So Caleb Williams of the NBA.
Huh?
So Caleb Williams of the NBA.
Nah, you go a little farther, my boy. Stop reaching.
Most fourth quarter wins.
Stop reaching.
No. My guy's plays all 4 quarters. Okay.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Alex,
He's Mr. Clutch.
Oh,
He's Mr.
I got one
Clutch.
more thing. I got one
Go
more
ahead.
thing.
Hold on,
Before I
dude.
lose-
Alex, what ability and attribute are you comparing Caleb?
Well, he knocked himself out of one game, and then he got suspended in another. So that's not officially finishing all fourth quarters.
So 2 games
Jalen,
out of everything he's done.
No, Jalen, we're not gonna listen to that. He trolling right now. That's real Skip Bayless talk.
I got one more thing, bro. I got one more thing because this is what me and my boy Jonathan was talking about the other day. I need my MVP to play like Alex, right? All 4. Also, be available for all 4. And this is my point. If it's 10 seconds left and we're on defense, but my MVP can't play defense, so I take him out and put in Jalen Williams off the bench, that's not an MVP, bro. MVP. And we've seen that happen with SGA so many times. That's not the best player in the league. There's no point. Hold on. There's no point in any game you're taking Victor off the court.
But that's why I'm telling y'all. That's why I say with defensive player. That's why I say when it comes to MVP credentials, most valuable by guys playing on both sides of the court.
Bro,
Kobe,
Kobe, LeBron, you're not taking them off the court for any scenario.
Kobe would have slapped Phil. If they say, you try me.
Hey, Tim Duncan came out.
Well, he trusted Pop way too much, and that was a mistake. And you saw what happened. Lost us the series.
But my thing is right now, I'm talking about best player in the NBA right now.
Yeah, not year 17, Duncan.
Tim Duncan was on decline. Show me the first 5 years where Tim Duncan came off the court.
There's no scenario I'm taking Victor out the game, offense or defense. But SGA, if they're on, this is the last shot of the game, he's coming out. That's not the MVP, bro.
No, sir.
That's not what the MVP stands for. And we gotta wake up and see this shit. That's like that's like saying, oh, I need a 60-yard bomb. My quarterback that's good in the mid game, but he ain't got. So I'm gonna take him out and put the backup in so he can throw that deep ball. You're not the best quarterback in the league, then. Come on, what are we talking about?
James knows that. Dak does not have that arm, but Joe Milton does. Let's bring in Joe Milton for that shit. It ain't accurate as fuck.
Stop playing on my guy head top, bro. Stop playing.
I'm just saying if you can't play all phases of the game, you're not the MVP. That's all I'm saying. You're not.
Okay. Let me ask this. Has 2026 Wemby, year 3 Wemby, has he surpassed 2007 LeBron?
No.
No.
Look at Cavaliers fucking look. Did you see that bum ass roster?
I'm just asking. I'm asking.
Hey, is that the same way that
dude? We got Kelly Olynyk. We got Bismack Biyombo. I'm just saying, you know.
They don't even play.
We also got a rookie of the year. We also got another
you got Devin Stefan Castle.
We have Lindy Waters III.
They had Booby.
Naming all the sorry niggas.
he had Zadrunas Elgaskis.
Mo Williams.
He had Candace Parker brother. I don't even know who that is.
LeBron is the only person that can take the 07 team to the championship. LeBron is the only person that can ever do that.
He had Jamario Moon. Do you remember Jamario Moon?
Olenek would have been most improved on that team.
Eric Snow was on that team.
Oh shit! Right, bro. Nah, man. Boy had Mo Williams out there. Jackson State head coach, bro. Come on, man.
Booby fucking Gibson.
Keisha Cole, baby daddy. Look, come on, man. Stop playing with LeBron, man. Like,
all right, boys. I got to get ready for work, bro.
All right, Jay. You take care, brother. Stay safe out there, man.
Much love to y'all, bro. I'm going to tune in when I get to work.
For sure.
We're about to close out soon right now, but all right, man. Good shit, man. Good shit. Great to have him on. Let's get some comments in. Let's see what the guy said. Everybody was talking about right now while we were on this shit. Joe says, once Wemby hit that same atmosphere of Chet and he goes into a ball. Yeah, bro. Chet, I don't know what's going on. That man he does not have the cojones. Obviously, it's a one-sided rivalry. Mm-hmm. Wemby took the under-19 tournament very seriously, and he never forgot. Chet forgot.
That shit was hilarious.
Chet forgot and then said, "Yeah, it's fine. We could be friends." And Wemby said, "Fuck you." So every time he sees Chet, he bullies him. Chet only had 8 points, 2 of 7 shooting, 41 minutes. But his 2 buckets came from 3-pointers only. 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 1 crucial one at the end of regulation.
Also being like the 3rd, 4th option on this team, though. I mean,
he's supposed to be the 2nd option.
No,
that's why
he's 3rd. He's definitely a 3rd.
Well, I mean, he's a 2nd when J-Dub is coming off the injury.
Yeah.
Because that's what he's been all season long. So when you're only putting up 8 points, J-Dub is coming back with hamstring. The dude played 40 minutes and he put up freaking over 20 points. Yeah. So much respect to him. Yeah, but Chet needs to grow the fuck up. Like, honestly, like
that's why I always thought they weren't gonna last, because when they started to get money, I felt like that was going to be a problem, but somehow they made that shit work.
Well, now they got the money, and the money kicks in next year, and let's see if it's going to be worth keeping them, because that's going to be tough. If you can't be physical with Wemby, because that's literally all the Thunder's going to be asking of you, then what good are you? Like, why are we paying you $40 million a year for you not to be physical with Wemby? You're the 2nd place defensive player of the year. You can't play defense on the big guy? Yeah. On the 7'5" guy, and he's getting a lot of money. Like,
yeah, listen, if I was 7 feet tall and Wemby talked to me the way he be talking to people,
oh my god, the way he claps, the way he disrespects you,
I'd be hitting the fuck out of him. That's why I don't play. Like, I can't play like whistle basketball, like with refs and shit. That's why I play football, because I'd be hitting the fuck out of everybody.
Bro, that's how you play basketball. I don't want to play basketball with you if you play basketball like that.
Nah, hey, no, because I got hurt with people that don't know how to play.
He's got one good knee. You can just
and like they fucked me up.
No, I'm just saying though, because I'm a physical guy. Like I like contact. I like to create contact, and I like when people like are physical. But I don't like the people I don't like football players that abuse the sport of basketball. Like y'all just.
Hey, buddy, I push 320 off my chest.
James, was I telling the truth on the texter the other day? I don't know if you saw it. Did I rank y'all correctly?
Yeah.
Trey is not better than, or Jeff is not better than me.
I've seen. I can't say. I only put Jeff because he's healthier. I didn't say because he's actually. Dude, I put Trey ahead of you because I've seen him play.
Hey, man, look, listen. Let me tell y'all something about Trey.
He's CP Trey. He's CP Trey.
Trey is a very good big man point guard. He has really good vision. Yes. And then you really cannot leave him open in a corner. Like Trey was almost like Matt Bonner with handles. Like people would overthink and they would be like, "Oh, he can't do this and the third." He's not shifty and he's not going to cross you over, but he will hesitate and he can find the right guy. Like I'm bullshit you not. Every time, dude, I'm not being racist, but every time we would play like overnight hoops and we were playing, it was a ton of black people, bro. And people was like, "Man, why you picking him up?"
So you can see Trey.
Like, I'll pick Trey. I would take Trey. I'd take my boy John. and then I get a few other big dudes, and then I'm like, man, I'm gonna run with the people that nobody want. And then I just because nobody guard me, and then it's just like you keying in on me, and then Trey's running point, and we'd be on the court 8 games straight. Like,
bro, I only played with Trey a handful of times. Every time I cut to the basket, that motherfucker found me. I laid that shit up easily.
Ups, nice, bro. I'm telling you, then don't let he lose all his weight right now, man. Let Trey get out there on the court, boy.
Yeah. That's why I have him ahead of you, Alex. Sorry. From what I've seen, I have him ahead of you. And like I said, Jeff's only second because of
I have never hooped with Jeff, the Kobe hater himself, so I don't know what. Yep.
I bet you he draws more fouls than anybody playing recreational basketball.
I've never hooped with Jeff.
He really said SG Wade today.
I'm gonna hoop tomorrow.
You go hoop tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm still not there. Like I still can't defend like how I used to, like move, but I'm getting there. At least the guys that I play with, they don't try to like shift as much because I shit you not, when I used to play, I had like 2-3 years ago, I literally had to always guard their best like ball handler because I would never try to jump for the block. I would just stay grounded. I force them left, or I force them into the middle of the paint where I had a big guy, and force him into a double team. I was a smart basketball player. Like
that's all. When you have defensive, but you're just a defensive minded person, so your IQ is already kind of there. So it don't take much when you play with like minded people. That's why I always take people that are like, just like I would take a Jose on my team. He's a physical presence. He's a physical presence. So one, if I drive you baseline and you got to go see him, Jose to put his hands up and jump a little bit. That's enough to do.
And that's all I could jump. It's a little bit. I can't jump high. Maybe like 2 inches.
But that's all I need you to do is just be a presence. That's all you gotta do now. If you dealing with somebody that's can dunk and shit like that, well, all right, Jose, stay on the ground, bro. I want you to put no poster.
Don't ask me to shoot. I'll definitely be your Draymond. I don't want to be retarded. Thank you.
I'm telling you, so that's what I mean. Like it's just that's how that goes. Bro.
That's why I retired.
Oh wow.
Joe said Castle had 11 turnovers. That's why it was close, and Spurs had 23 as a team. 23 turnovers. Yeah, too many turnovers yesterday.
That bro
was pissing me off.
When I tell you because he's my favorite player. When I tell you that was the hardest game for me to watch of his, bro, it was just like a carelessness for handling the ball, like. Because like him and Harper has that slow pace where they kind of bring up the court, they're kind of dancing and feeling around, and then they want to stop soon as they get to the half court line. Bro, that's crazy. Like I always tell people when you're in the corner or you're barely about to cross half court and you go baseline, that's like an extra defender. You can't go backwards, bro. You got to go left, right, or straight. And if your defender is playing overly aggressive, which the kid from OKC was, bro, 9 times out of 10, you gonna put yourself in a position. And he just tapped the ball, and Castle was just like, and I was just like, bro, it was so frustrating to watch. But like, to his like, man, them turnovers, and then just like,
but some of the turnovers weren't even on him. Like they counted 11, but. Some people got poked the ball out, and then he tried to recover it, but then he lost it. So some of them weren't even his. Like I take about 2-3 away from him. It's still a lot.
But just his performance, and then them as a team, because he played. So he had like the double-edged sword. Like he had I think 10 or 12 assists. So he had great passes and great looks. But just the team as a whole, for me. What really pissed me off was the one-play possessions, like the one shot. Like, we go down, and one person shoots the ball, and then nobody tries to rebound. I'm like, bro, that's careless. Like, this is playoffs. All that shit's going to add up. And then when we go down and we shoot one shot, and we come back and let them get a drive or a 3-ball, like, we couldn't create the separation that we should have had. Like, 'cause there was points where we're up 5, 6, or 8 points, and then it's just like one shot possession, turnover, and then we'll hit a shot. Like,
but what happened also with a lot of that stuff during that time? I know he only played about 9 minutes, but whenever we had to sit Wemby and we had to put Cornette in there, Cornette don't got the hips, he don't got the limber ability to turn. They blew past by.
But you can't put that on him because still we have to move the ball. Like it was. I think it was a segment where it was time where we had Cornette, we had Keldon, Carter Bryant, and then it was like Castle and Harper. And Castle's playing with the ball, and then he has to pick up the ball and pass to Vassell. Vassell can't fucking dribble. Like so he like. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you can't put yourself in those positions. Like,
repeat. Huh? Lost you for a second. Repeat. You lost you for a second.
I was saying, like it was a segment where you had Cornette, Keldon, Carter Bryant, Harper, and Castle on the floor, and then we're dribbling the ball, and Castle has to move it, and Vassell can't dribble. It's like we have to stick to our P's and Q's. Like we have to run our plays. Like that, wasting the time and wasting the possession. Playoff basketball, like that's gonna eat you alive every single time. And it's like
but in the game where we're playing strict basketball on SGA because we're trying to make sure he doesn't beat us.
Yeah,
we're getting too lazy on the pick and rolls, and Cornette gets stuck on his back wheel trying to defend SGA, and that's just not doable for us to win the series. That's why he only played 9 minutes. I would rather us play small ball because. One, they can't even play Hardenstein because he's the same way. He can't move the way that they need him to move. So if they can't play him, then let's just play small ball. Like
and I will much rather play small ball and run like like a Carter Bryant, Keldon, Vassell, like just because you want to have. I need everybody to be able to rebound. That's one thing we got. They got to stop.
That was the biggest thing I was saying. Yeah,
that shit was sick. Mean like you standing around, nobody's boxing out, and then we're looking at the second chance possession, and then on offense we're taking one shot possessions. So like it's cancerous, bro. Like you're not getting the rebound, you're giving them another opportunity. They score, and then you're not going down and you're scoring, and it's a lapse in time where we're not getting good looks. So it's just like. You can't.
Honestly, if it wasn't for Wemby, we don't win the rebound battle because we beat them 61-40, which you don't feel like that sometimes, especially like in the Wolves series. Mm-hmm. You don't feel like that because we're missing so many opportunities. There was at one point during the game, and I was probably in the overtime or maybe late fourth quarter. Wemby had a shot for the rebound, but he let Champagnie go for it, and then the freaking the Thunder got it back instead. I'm like, Wemby, just move. Like I know you're tired and you gotta, but we need these rebounds. Every possession,
every single one, and then the ones where it's just like they're boxing him out before he gets to it. Like they're just standing in front of him, and he's having to he leaned over. I think it was leaned over a shed, and I was just like, bro, like y'all help, like y'all see what they doing to the man. Y'all saw it all last series.
I mean, if we could have gotten a top 4 pick, no, I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. Alex would have been fucking pissed. I do think we need a flexible 6'9", 6'10" guy to be playing the 4 because.
Okay, so let's talk about that. What we were saying in the chat. Who do you think is available that can be a plug and play presence that fits our culture in this team?
Aaron Gordon.
Who?
Aaron Gordon.
We'd have to trade for him, and he's a big contract. Okay, but he's saying available. I'd rather go with someone that we don't. We're about to pay Wemby the big bucks this offseason.
Yeah,
and that's about 50-55 mil, and that's just like Aaron Gordon's just not doable. That's an
Draymond Green.
Oh Lord have mercy. You know what? That's not him. Not him. No, not him. If the motherfucker would take a minimum, LeBron James, I don't fucking mind. That motherfucker's still a big freight train. He's fine playing the third or fourth option.
Yeah, but at the same time,
what you got?
That's James' wet dream.
It's
right, a LeBron James Spurs jersey.
Oh my God, bro! You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. You would not be able to tell me nothing, bro. And that would be a straight walk to the finals.
Well, he'll finally get his 5th ring, so be one step closer to Jordan, but it wouldn't work.
Yeah. But
I mean, look, there's not that many forwards that are available right now. I mean, they're all like older injury like concerns. LeBron, Chris Middleton, Chris Porzingis, Andrew Wiggins, Tobias Harris, John Collins, Draymond Green,
that's who
Jonathan.
I wanted though.
You know what? Jonathan Kaminga, young, but how tall is he? He's not the biggest guy.
But he can grab boards, bro. He's 6'9".
No, okay. If he's 6'9", then I'm good with that. But how much does he want?
He wants payday.
Yeah. Fucking Steve Kerr neutered him.
John Collins before I don't know what happened between Atlanta and the Spurs, but that deal never went down. He was supposed to be a Spur.
And that's a good thing.
Because the Spurs always fucking for some reason every time they do business with Atlanta, they fuck them up. Atlanta finally found.
Hi, DeJounte. Thanks for your first round picks.
No, that's crazy because it's true. I swear, every time we do trade with them, we finesse the hell.
Hey, whose fault is that? You know what I mean?
Oh, but you know who was a coach? Their coach was an ex-Spur. What was it? What's his name with the moon roof? The old white was it? The shooter. And not. Oh my god!
The one that looks like a serial killer.
It was Danny Ferry. He was their GM for a while. So Spurs will say that needs to be a 30 for 30. Spurs fleecing Atlanta Hawks.
Wait, since we're for some reason we're always just talking about the San Antonio Spurs and now their team in the playoffs.
This was the first episode.
How do y'all feel about like the luxury tax if this team like if it runs its course, like what are the players that you think that they will unload now that it when it comes to the payday, when they're all gonna come for a payday around the same time?
Yeah.
Well, the Thunder are able somehow to afford SGA, Chet, and J-Dub, and they're all on max contracts. So I'm assuming we'd be able to do the same thing with Castle, Harper, and Wemby. Fox, we're gonna have to move by at least after Harper's third year, so in 2 years from now.
Yeah, 2 years.
That would be the right scenario because then his contract.
My thing was either, and I'm not opposed to moving him next year. Like just with the fact that these guys are growing up and they're developing so fast. Like, of course, I like the security and having him on the team because he's a bucket. But also, I think there's a gap that needs to be filled to endure this run that they can make and bring in somebody else to help Wemby in the post. So if there's somebody out there that they can move Fox for, that's who I would move. Because like you said, right, like Jose just said, like we're gonna secure those guys. Like Vassell's already under contract, Keldon's under contract. They're kind of Wemby's best friends. They're not going anywhere. They're gonna pay.
I will say Vassell might.
I think Johnson might leave too.
Well, he's getting $17 million a year, and I think he's good with being a bench guy for the rest of his career.
Yeah. I think he's
but
good.
It's Vassell who's going to go from 29 to probably 15, and I don't know how much.
That's a big pay cut.
Yeah, and I don't know how much he wants to take that. So Keldon makes 17 right now, so he'd be fine.
My thing is this: when you're winning, it shouldn't be an option. But you know, some guys are greedy. Carmelo Anthony, they're gonna take a bag versus a winning culture, and that's just where their careers end up.
Also, honestly, we could also probably get, depending how it goes, we could probably even get Harper and Castle even cheaper because their rookie extensions can only go up depending if they make like all NBA teams, all defensive teams, and stuff like that. If they don't make any of that, like because Chet and J-Dub did, that's why they were able to get max contract. If they can't do that, then we don't have to offer them the biggest max possible. So there's stuff there. As far as like guys, we probably have to unload. Obviously, Harrison Barnes, a guy that we'll probably have to let go. I think most likely after the season, anyways. Vassell, I do think that he'll probably want maybe a little more than just like 17, 15 mils. So he'd probably go. I think Keldon's a lifer, or he'll try to be a lifer. He does have a farm out here, so.
I mean, he's from the city, so I just see him kind of like staying, bro. I don't see him reluctantly leaving or anything like that. Vassell is the one that's like you said. I'm kind of on the fence about him, but I also think he wants to be here as well. So I think he will take that pay cut and try to meet somewhere closer on the lesser side to stick around.
Oh God, well,
I just think the culture itself is kind of set, man. I think these guys are happy where they're at. Some might feel like they deserve more, but I feel like the Spurs kind of always treated their players right.
dog, you got Chucky in there with you or what?
Huh?
You got Chucky in there with you?
Hold on.
That should creep you out too, Alex. I heard that shit. I was like, oh God, he's about to get murdered.
Yeah, but I just think
So we got Vassell locked up in the contract until 2029, but he'll be making 27, 27, 25, 27 for the next couple of years. So that might be a little too rich for the Spurs not to want to like move off of eventually. So it just depends. This is actually Harrison Barnes last year, so we're just gonna lose him straight up.
And I mean, I'm cool with that, but I mean, I like him as a vet, but I also think that they're just going to
more Carter Bryant minutes, baby. Let's go.
More Carter Bryant minutes, baby. That's what we want. I need him to get on the fort some more too, anyway.
Yeah. Hey, does he need a stepdad?
I'm sorry. Hello. What?
Carter Bryant.
Why?
You seen his mom?
I have not.
The only mom that I thought was interesting was Dylan Harper's.
I plead the fifth. Not because you're wrong. Obviously.
Carter Bryant's mom played, I think, professional basketball.
She did?
Yeah, she's a tall girl.
She's a tall girl. Yeah.
I don't take a picture, but somebody posted it. It was like super blurry. So.
Yeah, Dylan's mom still got it going on. Anyways, before we close out, any final thoughts that obviously I don't think any of us are going to be stupid and think the series is over after one game. That would be ridiculous. That's how freaking Perk and Arenas thought about the Spurs Wolves series after one game.
Jeff.
Yeah, it's fucking trash. How do we what do we need to do tomorrow? Obviously, what do our Spurs need to do tomorrow to make sure we stay competitive or we take 2-0? You gotta stay aggressive.
I'll go first. Keep it close all the way up into the fourth quarter with the last 5 minutes, and let the basketball gods give you another blessing. Because I think the one thing that the Spurs could do is keep it close. And I said it in the group thread. The Spurs throughout this whole playoffs have been battle tested for sure. Even though those games some of them were 20-point blowouts, but if we're not casual fans, we all saw the game. There was points in that game where Portland was already blowing away coming back from a big deficit, and Spurs came back and pulled it away. And I think, like I said, those games in the playoffs were good for the Spurs. It gave them how do you say, like,
it's experience. Give them grit. They didn't fall back into bad ways. Because you're right. That's one thing that I've taken from the postseason I've loved. They have the big lead. They kind of give it back, but then they take back over. They don't just settle and then give up. They adjust and they take it back. They did that multiple games against Portland, Minnesota, and even this game with OKC.
And I'm not going to say OKC can't do that because they've done it before in years past. But I'm just saying, with this year going on right now, with like what we're seeing right now, OKC hasn't been battle tested in this playoff
run.
Playoff run. So I think that's what the big factor for me is. Even though I know they are battle tested because they have vets, but just looking at it right now, like I said, you play in the moment for sure in basketball. And I think right now at this moment, like, the Spurs are more battle tested, and if they keep the game close, they have a good shot.
Dog, you had stupid people saying this Thunder team reminded them of 2001 Lakers. You fucking idiots! That team was dominant. They went 16-1 for a reason. That OKC did not have what did y'all watching? Y'all just want to give fucking titles to everybody. But Wemby is the best in the world. Uh, obviously, I think we all have Spurs. I said six. Alex said six. James, what you got? The Spurs this series in.
I got a six Spurs,
Okay.
but what I think needs to be done is because um, just heavy fatigue is going to settle in eventually because that was a crazy game for both teams. Like Jalen Williams coming off of a hammy injury, exerting himself the way he did. Um, SGA kind of figuring it out. Like, and I think both teams really haven't had to go that far into a run because, like you said, Alex, too, both like in a series where they kind of single handedly kind of put their foot on the tempo to gain great leads in kind of most of those games where it was like, yeah, you won one or two close ones, but the other two were blowouts. Portland, the same thing. It was grit, 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 giving their best fight. And the thing about the Spurs are a finesse team. They're not a feisty, like a gritty team. Yeah, they force turnovers to play good defense, but the Spurs aren't like the 2000 Pistons or like that gritty Sacramento team or like that Houston team with Clyde Drexler and those guys. Like the Spurs or the even like a Memphis team with just all grit and grind, where they just gonna play defense and turn that into offense. The Spurs are a finesse team. So the physicality part that we had to meet against a team that had nothing to lose in Portland, and then you go on to a defensive paralysis like Minnesota with an ant on a hobble leg, where you gotta like they showed you gotta beat us. You can't play with us because if you do, we can steal it. Like this guy is just going to get better and better as it goes along. So I think it built them guys enough building blocks of experience to where now you played a team that you did kind of put your foot on their neck in a regular season, but you still got to show it again. And this is a winner takes all type of thing. So for them, I just think they got to come out and, like Alex said, if we can keep it close, that's cool. But I would just like us to play our style of basketball, like
Yeah.
continue to use the
Don't fall to
screen.
theirs.
Yeah, continue to use the screens, swing the ball, take the easy shots, and then just be collective and do the little things like the small intangibles of like rebounding and boxing out. And I think everything else will take care of itself, man. Because like those guys are going to come to play. Like they're on their home floor, so
Yeah.
they might get the benefit of the whistle or they might not. But still, you got to go out there and you just got to do what you can control and let everything else take care of itself. So, with that being said, I wish we could pull it out. Like
I,
I,
I I'll say this, James. I just want us to the way we've beaten them all season long. I know we're 5-1 against them this whole season. The reason we've been able to come up on top was because we stayed physical the whole way. They
yeah,
don't like that. They don't like to get beat up. They're too finesse. They shoot very well. They playing very cookie clean type of basketball style. But when you hit them in the mouth, they don't always respond as great. Now yesterday, a lot of the guys like Jay Will, or J Dub, I mean, because Jay Will's the other Jay Williams. Why do they have
mhm,
two? I don't know. Alex Caruso, those guys they got punched in the mouth and they kept going. They were trying to, and they were
yeah,
punching back. But we know it. Alex brought it up earlier. SGA is not going to stay this stagnant the whole series. SGA, the MVP, the champion, the real one will be back, and that's the one. That's when we're going to need to step up. That's when we're going to have to really answer the call. Then, it's going to be a great series. I truly believe it's probably going to be one of the best series of all time that we've watched. Obviously, James, me and you've been watching for sure since the at least like mid to late '90s.
mhm.
Alex, maybe the late '90s, early 2000s. But this is going to be one of those epic ones because this is what we've been waiting for.
This
All
this this really reminds me of like those Spurs Dallas rivalries, bro. When you had fucking Jason Terry, Dirk, like Sean Marion,
fucking
like
give me the Spurs Lakers rivalry, bro, because there was a lot of hatred and coming out of that one
it
too.
was,
Because it was a physical toll to try to go up against Shaq
it
and try to contain Kobe.
Yeah, but they kind of had the slighter hand. I mean, we did give them trouble, but I much rather I prefer the Dallas rivalries because I knew we were going to eventually come out on top. Like Pop just coached his ass off to where it was just like it was no losing. Like we knew how to beat those guys, but it was just like it was so entertaining because like you got Duncan going versus Dirk, and it was just like a one-on-one show. You got Jason Terry going against Ginobili, Parker he had to deal with JJ Barea and fucking I forgot who else, Devin George or what's his name?
Harris.
Yeah, Devin Harris. You know what I'm saying? You had to go against both of those guys that were shifty and fast. So it was just like, it was. I love those rivalries, bro. Like those good old fashioned divisional rivalries. Like, so this is good that we have this going on with them.
Yeah.
Both teams are young. Both teams were very well coached. First, I mean, it's just offensive powerhouse. So I love it. Like that game last night had me, bro. I don't know. I
That
was
was a
ready.
game. That was a game, brother.
I was ready to break something, bro. Like that shit was great.
Yeah, but guys, obviously game 2 tomorrow night. Watch it at home. Watch it at the Rock. Watch it at the Frostbank Arena, wherever you're at. Enjoy the good times. If you're one of our international fans that were checking out the show today from South Africa, England, even Russia, like thank y'all for tuning in. Like
That's what's up.
truly appreciate it. I don't know what happened today with the algorithm, but hey, I appreciate it nonetheless. Guys, stay safe. Enjoy the games this week. Right now, the Knicks are getting their butts whooped to the Cleveland Cavaliers, which again, another team that took a lot of rest. So let's see how that series goes. Alex, what's the series prediction for Knicks and Cavs?
I still got New York. I got New York in 6. I'm just interested in like intrigue. I mean, in how the Cavaliers still run a traditional 4-5. I think it's good for the game of basketball. But we hardly ever see it. And
well, they've been trying to figure it out too, brother.
It's crazy because oddly enough, I think the Spurs when they do play Cavaliers, when they played them, that kind of they were trying to figure out how to defend that.
Well, it's the same with the Nuggets because you are got a big Aaron Gordon and Jokic, and you got to pick a poison who you're going to try to defend.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like New York could come out on top, but yeah, those two bigs, how they run that 4 and 5, it's crazy. Especially in this era of basketball, you hardly ever see that, and I think it's pretty cool.
And they're both talented as hell, though. That's the crazy part. And they know athletic. They're talented. They know their roles. Evan Mobley is like he can dribble, he can shoot, he can post up, he rebounds very well. He's a great defender. Allen's the same way. He's not a great shooter, but what he does to protect the rim and how he eats up rebounds is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Just throwing up all the comments from everybody that didn't get to shout out. So Usman, thank you for tuning in. Thank you subscribed to us. So appreciate you, brother. Angel, you keep changing your profile pics. You keep changing your name. It's all cool. You're a weirdo. It's all right. Not a problem, bro. Your last picture was still on Trump. No problem there. His goat is Alex.
I knew it.
Hello from Mother Russia. What's going on? Happiness
from Russia.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know what you asked right there, but
he hates Trump. Yeah, me and you, buddy. Me and you both.
Okay, I don't care. I mean, you hate.
It
Yeah. Milton was in the house. Knicks tape because he's a casual Knicks fan. No black on black crime between James and Jalen. No, I don't think there was a crime today. I think we're friendly here. A lot of background noise somewhere. Look, James has got a family, bro. We gotta respect it, okay?
I got a happy 3-year-old over here.
You know what's the difference between a lot of us dads? James is the only one with a daughter, and and when that, and I don't know why, but the daughters, they're like, I don't care about your damn podcast, daddy. Fuck that shit. It's my time.
That's really what it is. She on 10 too.
Yeah, for sure. But James, Knicks or Cavs, and how many games?
I'm going Cavs in 6, man.
All right, so I'm sticking to Knicks in 5, even though they're losing by 16 right now. But that's all I got for tonight, fellas. I do truly appreciate everyone hopping on, whether you tuned in live or on demand. James, I appreciate you being back, brother. I know it's been a while.
Yes,
Alex,
sir.
happy you're to hop on after your rainy day at work. And Jalen, we went places.
What
was you at that it was raining?
No, I work in Austin and a lot of rain's coming in, so I gotta make sure we seal up the roof
right now. They said it was coming this way around 9:00. So
funny times. But I'm happy Jalen was able to hop on, our trivia champion. He had a good time as well. He wants his Wemby tape clipped up. And I'm like, all right, I got you. So, guys, follow us all everywhere. We are Puro Pinche Sports. If you don't know, the People's Debate guys are now Puro Pinche Sports guys. Tune in, have a good time all the time. We'll get into football talk when it's time, but right now we're just enjoying some basketball. Alex is enjoying baseball. Some of you are probably enjoying the hockey playoffs, right? I don't know, not me.
I've been watching it. It's been
There you
fucking
go.
crazy.
There you go. See,
Buffalo, man, the city of Buffalo, man, they can't figure it out.
always
I feel
bet
bad.
against Buffalo in the playoffs. Always bet against Buffalo. Doesn't matter what
Yeah,
team.
I feel bad for that fucking city.
I don't, because we're the Spurs and we fucking hate everybody. It's San Antonio versus everybody. Alex, you're one of us. You just accepted already.
Hey,
All right,
where
guys.
did you get that belt from though?
Oh, this is a John Cena retirement belt from last year.
Oh.
It is hold on, let me get this right for you. This is number 34 out of 150 made.
Wow.
San Antonio all bought this in less than a week because you can't find it online unless someone's trying to resell it.
Bring it to our hoop session. We'll do a 3-point contest.
I don't know if I trust y'all with it. I gotta already bring that damn trophy that Jeff won't fucking take off my hands.
We don't even talk about that, bro. I don't even...
Fantasy football, baby. Fantasy football coming up soon. I already got James stressed out.
Bro, there's no way I should have lost, bro. There's just no way, bro.
I honestly just do it for the combine. Like, I don't give a fuck.
There you go. Well, apparently y'all want the combine to be basketball instead of football, which is a little weird, but all right, we'll try
I'll
to
do
figure it
both.
out.
I'd rather do football, but
He said do both.
my knee's still kind of messed up, but I'll still play.
My knees are messed up for any sport. But all right, guys. For James, Professor Alex Cruz, our boy Jalen, I almost say Yarsa. We are Puro Pinche Sports. Like, share, subscribe, motherfuckers. Now remember, Spurs at 6. Go, Spurs, go. We are Puro Pinche Sports. We are out. Suck it.